Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. So today I am making a video about how I am decorating my planner for September using the Sterling Ink Deluxe subscription. Now I'm doing a voiceover. As you can see, I have chosen to speed up my video, so because my decision making is so slow, so I rather just speed up the video and I'll do the talking as I watch the video. So the first thing that I always start with is of course my swatch sheet. So what I'm doing here is actually trying to go through all of the stickers that are in the kit, and I'm matching them to see what kind of Tombows or other markers that I have that have sort of the similar color, because I like to use different color for each week and each month. So that's what you see me doing right here. I usually pick out like 4 or maybe 5. I try to use 5 different colors because normally there's 5 different weeks, but that's not always the case. And if it's not, then I just reuse like one pen 2 times or something like that. But as you can see here, I chose to use the blue color. Is too dark for me. The yellow color I will end up using. That's the thing with me. I love the vibrant colors that Catherine has in her paintings, but at the same time I don't like using too vibrant colors as in Tombows. I like them more, transparent, so it's not that sort of in your face, but I always make an exception for the yellow one because I really like that one. And here the sticker was just too long. As you saw, it would take up both columns, so I decided to just cut it in half and try to overlay them as best as I can to make it look good. Now you will see me doing a lot of over and over because my hands are so shaky, and that's sort of one of the conditions that I'm struggling with, so that's why it's sort of, I have to take them back off a lot, but it shouldn't be too much bother, I guess. So I'm trying to find the perfect way to lay them across from each other to sort of make them match without one killing the other, because this kit that I have are the washi stickers, so they're see-through, so when I put one on top of the other it will shine through, but I think I managed to get it just right, so I'm really satisfied with the results of this. Then I like to add the different type of Tombows and colors that I use. So the first one is the N60, I believe I chose, which is a gray color. And then the second one is the 992, I believe, which is sand. And then I had this jewel art that I actually got from I think it was Wish, in a sunflower yellow that I really like. Then I have the 192 Tombow, which is the green one. And then the last one is actually a pen from the Rosy Life planner that I got in one of her, not the subscription boxes, but the surprise boxes. And normally I don't use a lot of washi, but when I do, I use the strips that comes in the kit, so I always put down just a little bit of it to sort of match up with what I chose for the theme. So again, I'm shaking so much, I'm sorry guys. Now that's kind of one of my issues, like I shake so badly sometimes on my hands, and yet at the same time I am a perfectionist and I won't stop until everything is perfectly lined. So that's my issue. Now this actually is list that I use for everything that I order online, especially planner stuff, to keep track on, you know, the happy mail, what I'm expecting when it's arriving and everything. And I did actually really good last month. I only purchased 2 things, and they were both from the Rosy Life Planner. I start my subscription for October, so I'm waiting for that. And the second one is the Advent box. Now, I am also awaiting the cozy fall theme box, but I ordered that last month, so that's why you don't see it in the book. Now, these stickers that I have, monthly sticker, is not included in the deluxe kit from Sterling Ink. This is actually just something I had laying around that I got from somewhere on, I'm not quite sure. I think it was Wish. I'm not sure. I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to write a description in the a link in the description so you can see exactly where I got it, because they are really good and I do recommend them absolutely. Now for the monthly, as you can see, I have written down a whole lot for the next month, but it's mostly in pencil, so I can remove it. And that's basically just because, like all the appointments and everything that I have, I do write in pen, but the things that are not set in stone, like I have a lot of things going on now on, you know, social media, YouTube, all of that, so I like to plan ahead. And so what you see here is actually my plan for the whole month of September with all the videos that will be coming up. So I will be posting 1 video each week, and if something turns up, like if I get 2 packages, I might do like 2 unboxings, but otherwise it's gonna be once a week. And I like to decorate sort of moderate. Like I don't want too much stickers, but at the same time I want there to be some sort of flow. And since I have so much writing, then I think it's better to sort of match it up with some stickers, so you sort of get the variety of both. And I like to peel off all the excess tape from the sheets, just because it's so much easier to just lay the whole thing down on the page and line it up that way to see how things match and how far out will it go across some writing or not. So the only sheet that I don't do that is the what's it called? The one with the small stickers, the icon stickers, because it's so easy that they will follow along with the piece that I'm ripping off and me not noticing. So I do it only with the other one, but not with the icon stickers. Another thing I always do is I try and match up sort of the scenery stickers. I like to add some of the floral stickers to sort of soften it up and sort of make it I don't know, a little less boring, I guess, because I think I need some variety to it. So how do you like decorating your monthly? Do you use a lot of stickers? Do you use a lot of colors? Please leave a comment if you will, let me know. Give me some inspiration, give me some input. I've been using this sort of layout for a long time, and so I'm always looking for inspiration as well. So if you have anything that you want to share, some tips or something, just leave a comment below and I will definitely try it out. Now, what I normally do is I like to add some of the regular Tombow colors to it as well, and also to the appointments that I have. Now, since I'm writing so much, everything else will be just in black, but to highlight the appointments, to sort of separate it from everything else, I like to bring some color into it, so you sort of bring the Tombow colors along in with the stickers. So now we move into the weeklies, and I was a little bit uncertain about how many weeks I should do, but I decided on 4 weeks because the 5th week will actually be a lot more into the October month, so I went for 4 weeks. And I really do very light decorating on my weeklies, so because they will get so filled up as the week go with writing and with some colors from the Tombows. There's always something important that I want to remember and be able to go back to, so I highlight it, and so I don't need a lot of stickers. And I just save a few of like the icon stickers or things like that, and I add them afterwards if I have some big gaps where I didn't write anything. Otherwise, it's just what you see me laying down here that will actually be in my weeklies. And as you can see, again, I'm adding some small florals just to soften up the heaviness of the picture. I love the pictures or the images that Catherine makes. She makes everything by hand. She's a true artist and she does amazing work, but I tend to think that they are a little bit heavy, like color-wise, and solid. So I like adding some of the more decorational stickers to it to sort of soften everything up. Now, as you can see, I have the undated common planner, so that's why I'm able to peel back off the different stickers so that I can layer the stickers underneath it. So I'm really happy that I did that. Of course, it's a lot of work, so I'm not sure if I will be buying the undated version the next time, but I just chose to do it now because I wanted to start the year now in August rather than January, so I just decided to try that. Now, here I actually have a tip for you, because the sticker, the weekly sticker and the number 9 that I just put down, they wouldn't quite stick properly back onto the paper. So what I did was I actually went and got some Scotch tape that I add on top, as you can see here, and that way they stick perfectly and you cannot even see the Scotch tape. But it has to be the Scotch one, not the shiny blank one. So just a tip. If you want to change your layout, take off your stickers, some paper may be attached to the back so it won't stick properly, then just put it down and put some Scotch tape on top. I promise you, it will work perfect. And then of course it's time to add some colors to the weeks. Now, as I mentioned before, I like doing my weeks in different colors. That's why you see me going back and forth now to sort of see what kind of colors are in the stickers that I laid down, so that I can use a matching color to that weekly layout. And I normally always start with the first week being the same color as the month. So in this case, my month is green because my last month was pink. So to sort of mix it up a little bit, I try and use different colors. And I normally separate my day into 3. I use one thin line on the top of the page, as you can see me laying down here, just to divide on like full day things, like if there's somebody's birthday, or if we're going to the cabin for the weekend, or if it's a mail day. I will write that on top, and then I will do the time blocking throughout the whole middle section, because that's normally when stuff happens. And then for the thick line that you saw me draw in the bottom is actually for my to-done list. It's not a to-do list, it's everything that I actually did during that day. So if I have a week where I feel that I've been lazy or not done enough, or wondering where did my week go, well, then I can just have a look at the bottom line and see what exactly did I do, like chore-wise, that day. And I always also leave the section on the left-hand side open, because that's where I will write down everything that needs to be done, either if it's important phone calls or something that I need to remember that isn't necessarily day specific, and also like a house chores or things that I would like to be able to do during the week. I write that as a list down on the left hand side. So I always keep that open until I start planning the week, like the Sunday before. Now this is where I decided to go for my yellow color, just to end the note, the monthly note on the bright side. So, and I really like how it turned out. It's more of like the color of the toast that you see on the picture, but it's not so dark, so I really like that yellow color, and it turned out pretty okay. Now it's time to go over to the daily section, the daily pages, and so I always start the month by putting down a dashboard. Now normally on the left hand side I have my oracle card reading. I read my oracle cards every month to get some sort of layout as to what I may be needing to keep track on. But this time I decided to use the big sticker that Catherine sent because I really loved it. And so I decided that my oracle cards will actually be going behind the vellum that you see me laying down. And so I decided not to glue, but to use Scotch tape to put it into the book so I can actually use the page behind it. And I just cut off the access tape at the end. Make sure it's nice and tight before you stick it in. And this vellum can actually be taken out quite easily when you use Scotch tape. Scotch tape isn't really that sticky compared to other tapes, so doing it this way I can actually remove the vellum if I want to and put it someplace else on a later date. Now I won't be doing that, but you do have the option when using Scotch tape, and that I like that. And normally on the left hand side I would use a smaller picture because I like a lot of open space, but I decided to go heavy. I mean, the picture is big, it's solid, it's dark colors, so I decided to just go with the flow, go all in, and just decorate with whatever I felt like at the time. Sometimes I keep the blank paper that the stickers are on. I have a ton extra of them from earlier subscriptions, and they're really good at using to layer down your stickers ahead to try and figure out where do you want the different ones to go, and you will see me doing that shortly as well, just trying to move things around to see how it will look on the page before you actually stick it down. And as you can see, my decision-making time, it's a long process, which is why, again, I decided to do this video in a bit faster speed than normal, so you didn't have to sit and wait for like 15 minutes for me like you're doing right now, because this is the longest process that I had during the whole monthly layout. I took that flower off and I put it on a separate sheet so that I could move it around the bigger picture to see how things gets layered when I lay it down. And I'm really sorry about all the glare because of the lighting, but I couldn't help it when I was using the plastic undercover for the stickers. So I'll try and keep that in mind the next time, my next video. And using that back sticker was actually the worst thing I could do, because it was not the one from Sterling Ink, it was an old one, and the sticker really, it was like putting it down on paper. It was almost impossible to get it back off. So I have to admit, I did say a couple of cuss words at this point, so I didn't mind doing a voiceover instead, so you didn't have to listen to that. One of the things that I really like about, there's a lot of things that I love about Sterling Ink and Catherine and her drawings and everything, but one of the things that I will be missing is actually these tabs that she has, and there are 4 of them in the deluxe kit, also the full kit I think. So I actually have enough for 2 books if I wanted to. And I will definitely be missing those with the Rosy Life subscription because she doesn't have them. So I will have to take these back off for next month, but I wanted to put it in anyway, so for now it's a truly pure Sterling Ink book as this moment. So next month will be different, so I will take them off and I will change them out with some new ones from the Rosy Life planner. But I love the way that she makes them with sort of the small icons and everything from the month. So now, when we're done with the dashboard, it is time to get into the daily pages. Now, since the first week is actually the first is actually on a Sunday, I know that my first thing will be to plan my social media for the upcoming week. So I decided to start by making my social media content planner. So I will show you here what I do and how I plan my videos and all of the other social media posts as well. So this is the layout for 1 week, and I do them every week so that it's easier and a lot faster to do whatever I need to do for the upcoming week. Now again, decision making. It's not easy. Do you have it like that? Are you just as indecisive as I am? Please leave a comment below, because I feel like I am stuttering and I am going back and forth, and then I want this and I've decided, and then all of a sudden I undecide again. How are you? What are you having the same problems as me right there? Leave a comment below so I can hear what you guys have it like. And another thing I would love to know is, do any of you guys, if you are on YouTube making your own videos, what kind of content process do you guys do? Do you do it like this and write everything down and plan ahead? Or are you more like on the go sort of filming? Or what's your process like? Please, I would love to hear from you and get some input, because as you can see from my channel, I'm quite new and I will take any advice I can get at all. So if you have any tips for me, then please leave it in the comment below. So on the left hand side here, I actually write down the topic for the video I will be making for the upcoming week, and I try and write it like so it's catchy, you know, so people will be interested. Then on top, it's what kind of content do I need, how many pictures, shorts, videos, and everything. And then it's about filming on the right hand side there. What do I need to think about, like light wise and camera wise, and then when I'm supposed to schedule it. And then I add the edit part. How do I want my video to be like? Do I want to cut it into several different parts? Do I want it like in this video to sort of just film everything and then do a voiceover? And I also write down all the tags and links and everything that I want to have in my description of the video. And then on the bottom left hand side, I have the script itself. What is the video about and what do I want to emphasize in the video? So now it's time to go over to the cover part. So Sterling Ink gives out 2 vellums every month. Now one I always use as a cover, and then the second one I divide so that I can use in my daily pages as these huge icon stickers sort of that I can choose to either glue in, or if I want to tip them in with some tape or whatever. And you can rip it. I decided to use my scissors this time because there are so many lines to it. So I decided to use a lot of the lines to cut this vellum into shorter pieces so I can use it in my daily pages, in addition to the stickers that I have in the kit. I'm really sorry that most of my cutting is out of the camera frame, but I really had to get up close to make sure that I didn't cut too far or in a wrong place. So I decided to just keep it in, and you do see the pieces cut out. So I decided that there was some value to it after, even if you didn't see the actual cutting part. And when I do my dailies, I do not decorate a ton of days. I only do 4 pages and then I leave it, because with my content planner I will be doing that once a week, and I know that my journaling in average is about 3 days on one double page. So I decided to just decorate for 4 pages, and then it will be open for me to make a new content planner for the week after. So I will be following up you guys on Instagram with some photos as I go throughout the month, adding some pictures of more daily decorated pages, both before the pen and after the pen as well. And I decided to tip this in so that I can still write underneath it instead of gluing it in. Normally I will do a little bit of both, so I will switch it up. Every once in a while I will do a tip in, and then every once in a while I will glue it in, and maybe sometimes I even divide it on half and use the tip-in method on the middle of the book. So half the picture is on one side and half is on the other side. Sort of like a butterfly wing, if you will. Or I can also glue it in so it doesn't tip out at all, also in the middle part of the book. So I sort of try and mix and match and everything, so it doesn't get the same all the time, because I do have that both on my monthly and my weekly. So I want my daily spreads to be more versatile and different from week to week at least. Now this washi, I normally don't use them, so I decided to cut them in half, because so far Catherine has made them look like this, so you can actually divide them in half and they match each other, and so I can use one on either page and they still match, even though they're not one big thick chunk of sticker.
Just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love.
there you go. Those are the dailies and the content planners so far, just to start out the month. And so now only one thing is missing, and that is the outside of the book and also my Moterm cover that I also decorate every month using the stickers from the different kit that I get. So I start by taking out everything that I had so far. Now, since I've been using the Rosy Life planner stickers, I have some of her cards and some things that I like to keep. So I just start by emptying everything out. My clear cover is from Lauren Phelps. I will also link that down below for you guys so you can go check it out. My cover has actually the vellum tend to stick to it, so I struggled quite a bit to get it back out, but other than that I am quite happy with it. I did have to use a hair dryer to stretch it to make it fit the book, but now that I have used it for like a month or two, it is actually starting to get better. So I'm just marking off where I need to cut the vellum to make it fit into the cover. And I never ever throw away vellum, so the top here that you see me cutting off, I do keep that so I can use that as well in my books, one way or another. Sometimes I even make washi strips out of them and I glue them into my book if I don't have the proper colors or things that I want for the book. So I have a whole pile of scraps that I keep using, and I have done that for at least 6 months now, and I will keep doing that because they are precious to me. And this cutter I actually got from Temu. I ordered it really cheap, not a big thing, but it has been a lifesaver. The only regret I have is not getting a one that is a little bit wider. So as you will see now, I will have to use my scissors to cut because the page is too long for the cutter. So next time I will order something like that, I will definitely get one that can do a full size page.
Now because I'm a girl, you need to help me when I'm sad. You want to help me, but I have the girl, I have the girl, baby I'm enough, yeah. Now because I'm a girl, you need to help me when I'm sad. You want to help me, but I have the girl, I have the girl, baby I'm enough, hey.
Now I had to decide whether I wanted the vellum to go straight on top of the book or if I wanted the white page in between, and I decided to go for the white page because the theme was dark enough and me having a brown book made it even darker, so I decided to go for the white background on the book and then the vellum on top.
Now because I'm a girl, you need to help me when I'm sad. You want to help me, but I have the girl, I have the girl, baby I'm enough, yeah.
there you go. Now the book is done. I just had to smooth it out a little bit, but it fit perfectly. And so now I have to decide what goes inside the planner and what goes inside the Moturn cover. And I decided that I wanted most of sterling ink stickers in the Moturn, as you see here. I empty this out. I always keep my stickers that I use inside the pockets so I can carry it around with me everywhere. And so I wanted to use the sterling ink stickers and her thank you card and everything in the Moturn. And I went with the Rosy Life a little bit in the inside of the book. Now I did not like this. The background on the stickers that I got from Sterling Ink was white or whitish, and I did not like that, so I took actually a background for one of the sticker sheets and I just laid the sticker down and I cut it in half, and so that way it will actually stick up a bit from the pockets, and I will definitely keep doing that. So now you can see the picture a lot better than if it was just directly into the pockets. Another little tip is I use Scotch tape as well to glue sort of the stickers down, as you can see me doing right now. I put some stickers in the back and I tape it down just so I am able to have them a little bit higher and not go all the way down in the pockets and sort of disappear into the pockets. And then to add in the book, and I add all the stickers and lay them into the plastic bag and add that into the pocket, and I can carry that around with me. Now I was left with one sticker. I did not put that on a blank background. I think I will be doing that afterwards, but I decided to keep 2 of the Rosy Life Planner cards because purely inspirational, because I think they look so amazing, so I wanted them in there just to change things up a bit. So that was all for this week's video. You have the monthly and you have all of the different weeks with the different colors, and I love how they turned out so clean. And then you have the dashboard for the dailies, and you have the content planner, and you have 4 pages of daily pages. And so I hope you liked the video, and I hope you will keep joining me for more videos.